My favorite feature or command in PowerShell, wow. Well, there are different things in terms of something that I use a lot and I show people just as a technique is select object and piping something to it and do select start, which will return all preferences. I just showed this when I was at the scripting guys booth today. So if you want to do something, let's say the process object, but you don't know, you can pipe it to get memory so what the properties are, but maybe you don't understand what some of those things are. So just get a single process object, get process notepad, pipe it to select star, and then I can see all of the properties. So that's not necessarily very effective in terms of something in production work, but in terms of discovery, and for someone learning PowerShell, I think that's a great technique, because I can learn about that object, because PowerShell, it's all about the objects. So the best tool that I think from a production or IT pro perspective is the remoting stuff. Probably something like Invoke Command. So with Invoke Command, I can do Invoke Command in a script block and run a command on 10, 100, or 1,000 machines and executes on those machines and then get the results back. Even cooler is I can have a script that exists on my machine. So say I've got something that's a little more complicated, instead of just a couple of PowerShell commands I can put in a script block, I can do Invoke Command, specify that script. That command will basically take the contents of my script, throw it into a PowerShell run space on all those machines, and it's the same thing. I don't have to worry about having that script on that machine. It can just be on my machine, and I can still execute that script as if it was on that machine. So that's why when version 2 came out, that's why we're trying to get people go to version 2, because in terms of manageability, that remoting piece is key.